Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blurred in the land. Welcome back, Legends community. Returning Legends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning, commenting, liking, and supporting your boy Matic. New Legends, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, commenting. Hope you stay around for a while. Today's new video, is going to be on one of my favorite franchises since I was a kid until this day. And it's no other than Pokemon. So Pokemon Day was a couple days ago. And I said, you know what? Instead of doing a full video on this, I wanted to take something from the video that I want to talk about. And it's the upcoming game to no other than Pokemon Legends Arceus, one of my new favorite Pokemon game franchises, right along with the mainland game and the dungeon game. And I said, yo, let's talk about it today. We're going to talk about Pokemon Legends Z8. And honestly, I got to say, the first thing that I noticed right off the bat when it came to Pokemon, Legends ZA, it is no other than the starter lineup. It's a lot different from I remember. Because you remember with Pokemon S and Y, we had the original Kalos starters, Pokemon-wise, as a choice as your partner. And this time around, they switched it up, okay? We don't got Froakie. We don't got Finnegan. We don't have the other one, Cheshire. I was like, interesting. Very, very interesting that we don't have the traditional starters from the original Kalos region. And that's okay, because I got a feeling within the game, we'll eventually see those starters like we did in Pokemon Arceus Legends. So I'm like, I'm not mad at it. I was like, you know what? That makes sense. We'll probably get them later on in the game, whether it's their first form or their final evolution within the game. Either or is fine with me. Now, let's talk about the starters that we do have in the game. Now, the starters that we have in the game are some starters that I actually like. I'm like, you know what? Throughout the other starter Pokemon, I'm like, I like these picks that they chose for the game. Maybe one that's not necessarily my favorite, but you get it. So, the first one is one of my favorite water starter Pokemon, and it's no other Totodile from Pokemon Gold and Silver and also Crystal. I like that choice. Totodile is definitely one of the choices I wouldn't mind having as one of my starters for the game. I like Totodile. You know what I'm saying? He's like I said, he's in my top 10, top 20 of water starter Pokemon. So, hey, what can I say, right? Now, the next one, when I think about it now, this one was not necessarily my favorite, but he's also from the previous Pokemon games, and he's from Gold, Silver, and also from the Johto region and Platinum, and it's no other than Chikorita. Chikorita, the grass type, you know what I'm saying? So, not necessarily my fave, but I like Chikorita. Now, the last one, when it comes to the fire starter Pokemon, it is no other than Tepig from the Unova region, Black and White games. Black and White and Black and White 2, I forgot to mention. I like Tepig. Tepig is between, when I get this game, it's going to be between either Totodile or Tepig. Those are one of my go-to choices between the stars. And I know we're going to get the other ones within the game, right along with these new Kalos starters. So, I'm fine with that. Now, let's talk about the next thing when it comes to Pokemon Legends ZA. The next thing I want to talk about is where this game takes place. And this right here, I got mixed feelings about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really mad about it. I'm not really happy about it. We'll see where it goes. So we all know that this game takes place mainly in Lumino City. Don't get me wrong. I remember in Pokemon SY, Lumino City being this big metropolis-like city, but I'm like, Nintendo, Game Freak, can we at least, maybe once we beat the game, can we at least get additional content where we're going other places outside of Lumino City? I would love to see the other cities that we have not explored on the map. Don't get me wrong, Lumino City is a pretty large place, all right? But I would like to see us explore other areas within the game, like a traditional Pokemon game. I'm just saying. So hopefully that is something we will see. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really mad about it. The other thing I noticed about Lumino City is there's zones to catch Pokemon. I think that's a really cool concept. I was like, zones? You got an area where certain Pokemon are at and you go catch them and stuff. Thought that was really cool. Now let's get into the battle dynamics in this game. I see that Pokemon can dodge. Humans can move around with the Pokemon. I thought that was a really cool concept. I was like, ooh, Pokemon cooking. They cooking, and I love it. I love that you see that with the Pokemon. Pokemon can move around, dodge moves. Your human character is right along with you, moving around. Pokemon say we got to do some new stuff, and I'm not mad at them about it. The other thing that I noticed too, when it came to battle, like I guess you can overuse a move, and then you have to find another move that you can use. So your move, if you use it too many times, from what I saw, you got to pick another move. That's a really cool concept. I think that's something that maybe Game Freak wanted to do with Pokemon. It works. The last thing I want to talk about too was the most interesting thing, and I know some people may be excited about it, some people may not be excited about it, is boy, oh boy, they brought back Mega Evolutions. I actually like it. I like the Mega Evolution idea. Lucario's got his Mega Evolution. You know what I'm saying? We see that also Gyarados has his Mega Evolution. The starter that you pick or the starters that you end up catching probably will have Mega Evolutions. I like the Mega Evolution thing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like completely explored through all the Pokemon games after like S and Y, but it's good to see them bringing it back full force in this. When does this game come out? Pokemon Legends ZA supposed to come out in 2025, so we don't have to wait too long. No official release date just yet, but I am looking forward to it, guys. Okay, it's a blur. Living Workouts, you tell me in the comments, which starter are you going to start off in the Pokemon Legends ZA game? And my next question, are you looking forward to the sequel to Arceus game? You tell me in the comments, guys. It's a blur. Living the World, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, also sharing the video. Also, hit that bell to stay notified. It's the hardest working blur on YouTube, and I am out, Legends.